Before we get any further with astral projection, we need to focus on opening up our third eye. What is the third eye? Well, the third eye is a little gland inside your head called the pineal gland. It has rods and cones much like your eye does, so it can perceive light. It's spoken about in many religious texts, including the Bible. The Catholics use a giant pine cone as their symbol, the symbol of the pineal gland. The pineal is the place where Jacob wrestled with God face to face. So when we activate our third eye, or our pineal gland, it means we will be able to communicate with God or with Source from the very antenna that we were given. So many other things go into this, but how do we open it up? Well, first off, you need to drop all of your past trauma and damage. You need to focus severely on meditation, specifically Kundalini meditation. Kundalini rises the energy up your spine and helps you to sacrifice that energy in your skull. When you finally do this, you can achieve a third eye opening. Now, it goes much further than this. One other technique that you can use is called tapping. As you focus on your meditation, your good dieting, your healthy spiritual practices, you can tap on the forehead. As you meditate, put your eyes towards that third eye spot and meditate and tap. Do this for about a minute, and then sit there in meditation. Take deep breaths. Let all of this flow through you. Understand that in meditation, much of it comes from your own intuition. We're all going to see everything differently, including the astral realm. We will see that differently than one another. That's just how it is. But it's all vibration. It's all the same thing. We just perceive it much differently. So, when we open our third eye, we will be able to communicate with Source. And that is how we will fully stabilize our connection to the astral. Now, if you've made it here to the YouTube channel, we'll go a bit more into this. When you meditate for Kundalini, what you need to do is take in a deep breath, as deep as you can, and as you take the deep breath, squeeze right in between your anal gland, or your anus, and whatever other private parts you have, depending on who or what you may be. You squeeze this. That's the PCL muscle. They do that for Kegels in women. So, as you take in your deep breath, squeeze that and try to pull energy kind of up your spine, almost as if it's a straw. During this, I want you to focus on all the different portions of your body where your chakra glands may be. Now, we'll go into chakras later because it's an interesting and confusing subject. However, just do this for me for now. Sit in your meditation, take your deep breath, imagine you're pulling something up your spine as if it's a straw. And breathe, and pretend there are 7 chakras on your body. And as you pull that energy up, pretend to cycle it through those chakras. Imagine it spinning and cleaning and getting rid of gunk. And what I did is each day of the week, I focused on a different one, a different chakra, and I cleaned it out. Now, chakras really are glands, but they're much more than that. So let's do this practice just on the faith that it's going to change our ability to astral project. So, focus, breathe, pull that energy up the spine, 1 different chakra a day for a week. Do this for 2 weeks in a row, and I promise you, your spiritual intuition, even out here in the real world, is going to increase tremendously. And when you finally feel that Kundalini energy rise up into the skull, be crucified at Golgotha, pass through the olive, enter the cherubim cerebellum, and into the Garden of Eden, this is where we need to be. Forgive me if I've been cryptic with the way I'm teaching you astral projection, but there's so much more to it than simply flying around the world. I love you and I'm enjoying you so much, and let's glitch together.